Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the chat room on the couch. Today we've loads of people. We have the Killarney Ross team. Boys, how are you?
Very good.
Very good.
You've brought a bike.
Just in case you wanted to go for a spin around.
There's very, very, very unlikely chances of that happening, Marcus. We have Joe, who's the team manager. We have Connor, Patrick, Richard, and Marcus. Guys, thanks so much for calling in. Ahead, you can say thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Very much. Thanks for
Nervous,
having
like
us.
they're very nervous. So lads, what is a Ross? Because like I wouldn't be the fittest or most athletic or active person ever. So like, what actually is a Ross? I know it's a race. Someone told me before it's race in Irish. Patrick.
The Ross. It's an annual event held here in Ireland. It's a UCI race, which means UCI is basically, as Marcus explained it before we sat down here, it's the equivalent of FIFA for soccer.
Okay.
UCI is the...
But they're not corrupt like FIFA.
No, not a bit. So it's an annual race here held in Ireland. So it's an 8-day event.
Okay.
It's a different route every year.
Okay.
Luckily this year we have the privilege of racing through our hometown in Killarney on Wednesday the 23rd.
23rd. Okay.
23rd, yeah.
Brilliant.
So be actually passing over the bypass, turning right and going down Woodlawn and back out to Muckers Road over Malls Gap. So we're really looking forward to that as a team.
That's going to be
Lots of support. Everyone out.
Wednesday the 23rd, lads. We want everyone lining the bypasses. These guys are going to be cycling past. So is it like, how long is it? How long does it take? How is it over a few days?
Yeah, it's an 8-day event. Typically it's always in around 1,200 kilometres for the 8 days.
Okay.
Stages vary. You can go, some days could be just 120, 130k. Some days could be up to 200 kilometres, depending. A flat stage will only be longer.
Okay.
And a hilly stage will be shorter.
And what speeds would you be travelling on, kind of?
Just to give an example of the speed, that stage will be starting in the stall and they'll probably be here in an hour.
Yeah, about 50k from the start.
And they will have climbed.
Fair pitch.
There's a lot of climbing that stage.
I'd be dead by 3.
That is definitely the hardest stage of the Ross this year, and it's, motivation wise, it's brilliant for the boys because they're
Absolutely.
coming through here.
Hometown, lads, hometown.
Yeah.
So we want all that motivation. Get out there and make sure you shout.
Wednesday
Wear
the
these
23rd.
colours.
It's going to be amazing.
23rd.
Fair play to you. So who's actually done a Ross before?
So myself and Richard rode the Ross last year.
Okay.
It was kind of more based up in the Donegal area, more Northern Ireland.
Okay.
And one member there is one of the guys isn't here, John Brosnan. He's also from Killarney. He just couldn't be here today.
Thanks for coming in, John.
Yeah, John has also ridden the Ross, and then Connor and Patrick. It's their first Ross this year.
Nervous, boys?
Yeah. Good
answer.
Yes,
I am. We've seen Marcus do it last year with Richard, and Richard had done it as well prior to that.
Yeah.
So seeing some locals in it was very motivational to get back into cycling
Absolutely.
and racing. And we've also done the Ross Moon earlier this year as a team again.
Okay.
We did very well. We raced together very well. We trained throughout the winter together.
Brilliant.
So.
And like, would there be a lot of training involved in this? I presume there would be. You'd want to be fairly
cycling
involved,
is
wouldn't you?
kind of one of those sports that, to be honest, we're nearly on the bike every day. So generally we race on the weekends. Last weekend with the Tour of Ulster, a 3-day race based up the north. As Pat mentioned, we had Ross Moon, that's a 4-day race.
Okay.
Based kind of Killarney and Carsavine with that, an Easter weekend. So yeah, cycling takes a huge amount of time.
Wow.
I suppose the great thing about the Ross is like we all work and have jobs and everything. But
Yeah.
the Ross for us is a kind of 8 days where you feel like a professional.
Okay,
You get to
okay.
You're racing against professionals. It's a professional bike race. So to get to see into their world and live like them for a while, it's fun. It's pretty cool.
That's fantastic. Fair play. Come here. Like, I presume this would be a pricely. It's fairly. Is it an expensive kind of?
Pretty extensive, right? For just a 5-man team to ride the race. There's actually a 5-man team behind us as well. So Joe has a crew as well of guys with a mechanic and
You've
masseur.
got me. You've got the masseuse.
Yeah.
you've got the mechanic,
Yeah.
and possibly one other member, because there's so much, as the lads were saying, we like them to feel like professional riders. So we don't want them doing anything except riding the bike.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to bed for the
I love it, lads.
Get up for dinner and back to bed.
This is actually starting to sound okay to me now.
From 3 o'clock on, it's great for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Before that,
the
it's
riders, it's like our job for when we're racing is only ride the bike. Joe and the guys' job is nearly harder. They're up long before us. They go to bed way after us.
After a few pints.
And they're
Well, obviously, pints of water, Joe. Pints of water.
You gotta be sharp in the morning.
Absolutely, man.
You gotta
Absolutely.
kickstart these guys.
But you can imagine with that amount of people, so it costs about 12,000 euros to for us.
12,000, lads.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Yeah.
Talking
Whoa.
team cars and a van and all those staff, like as you're talking about.
I'm not
And
gonna
of
lie.
course the
That
hotels
was.
is 8 nights
Yeah, it's
accommodation and
entry fee is the big
Yeah.
one. As well, yeah.
And look, come here. Are you
No,
getting
it's-
support on that, or?
We are,
Definitely,
you know, we've had sponsors come on board and help us out. But since we're on camera, we
Oh, I
do
like
have a GoFundMe page.
Okay.
That will feature in the advertiser.
Absolutely. It's also down here right now.
Very good, and it's also on our Facebook page, Killarney Ross Talton, Killarney Ross team. Sorry.
Okay, brilliant. Lads, that is like 12 grand is an awful lot of money to raise. Like, it really is. Have you, like, are you doing any kind of nights or any kind of fundraisers?
Yeah, we have a fundraiser as well in the Avenue Hotel.
Oh, okay.
Killarney Avenue Hotel. What's that on the 11th, Marcus?
Yeah, this coming
Oh, so next Friday.
Next
Okay,
Friday,
okay,
yeah.
this coming Friday, yeah. Brilliant.
So be there. That's going to be a bit of fun. We got some fantastic spot prizes. What did you say, Marcus?
8:30, the Avenue to register. We'll be kicking off around 9 o'clock. There'll be a few cycling related questions, but anyone who's not up to speed with them will give you a hand.
Fantastic.
It
That's
should be a good night. Yeah.
brilliant. Who's quizmaster? Have we got a quizmaster?
Paul Cartner.
Oh, come here, sure. Where would you be going?
Same man.
Where would you be going?
Perfect.
Fantastic, lads. Come here. Best of luck in the Ross. It's a massive. It's going to be a massive achievement to just take part.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So fair play to you. Don't forget, lads. The guys are coming through town Wednesday the 23rd. It's going to be. We need everyone out supporting them. It's going to be a massive day. So fair play to you.
It's hard to miss the colours as well.
You can't miss them. You can't miss the lads. Like, they'll come in with the green, the black, and the pink. Couldn't miss them.
Thanks, Kieran.
Lads, best of luck. Thanks so much for calling in.
It's a pleasure.
And yeah, go Ross Team Killarney.
Yeah!
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my